Welcome, Pisces. How are you doing? This is G. You're watching Allastrology. How were your holidays? Hope they were peaceful. Hope they were nice. You know? Peace and quiet. Peace on earth. Peace on earth in my home, right? Like just the little things, right? Absolutely. So let's talk about Venus. I know. We're going to talk about January, but we're going to start with Venus, okay? Venus had a birthday, and I did a video. I'll talk a little bit about what's in that video here, but if you want more stuff, more details about it, go watch that video. I'll put the link below, okay? And for Pisces, Venus's birthday is important because it's a 2-year cycle. Yeah. So if you have a chart at home, find your Sagittarius energy, because that's where Venus had her birthday. So typically for you out there, Pisces, this is in your 10th house. Typically in the 10th house is where Venus had her rebirth. Now, it's a 2-year cycle. So if it's in your 10th house, career, my goals, my ambitions, my professional goals, my professional ambitions, right? Duty, responsibilities, what I want to be known for, what I will be recognized for professionally. Yeah. So Venus normally brings gifts. She is peace and harmony, right? I started talking about peace and harmony right at the beginning. Peace and harmony, okay? This can be relationships, significant one-on-one relationships. But if you have Sag in your 10th, Sagittarius is known as like wisdom and higher intellect and information and downloads coming through from the cosmos. So it's like you can hear God, you're talking, the communication is there, but in a way, it's always aspiring and seeking and searching. It's Sagittarius. So like these are astronauts. Yeah, they're like climbing the skies, because after you get off the earth, what else is there to climb? Climbing the atmosphere, so to speak, in that spaceship and climbing, right? Really the seeker through the galaxy. So what the hell? How does that look in a regular way, right? Well, think Jupiter. Creative, right? So you could be a teacher, a spiritual teacher. Maybe you already are a spiritual teacher. Venus coming through is love, desire, can be relationships. Venus is all about creature comforts because it rules like Libra and it rules Taurus. So money can be involved here, right? And so you having a Venus rebirth in your midheaven, the 10th house, it's like, oh my gosh, there might be ideas. Jupiter, Sagittarius, ideas of a new career, ideas that involve seeking, but they're like you being the person at the top. Remember, 10th house is our boss energy. It's where we, in some way, are the authority of that area of your life. So it's all things Jupiter for you. Religion, spirituality, philosophy on life, freedom, truth. Foreigners, foreign lands, foreign languages. Yeah, it's like I get the big picture. I see how things are all connected. I see the entire forest. Right. Jupiter can be a very creative energy, can be connected to traveling. If we're not getting in a plane and traveling, yes, Taffy has joined us. If we're not getting in a plane and traveling, it's virtually the virtual traveler. Sagittarius. Because if you're not getting in a plane and if you don't happen to have a space shuttle in your backyard, how else are you going to travel, right? The virtual traveler. So this can include meditations, right? Taking journeys off the planet, right? Some very, very interesting things. But Venus is, remember, all the good things, the finer things, the beauty, the love. So for some of you, there might be a rebirth in creative endeavors. Wherever Venus goes, she usually brings gifts and is usually beneficial. Okay. So let's pull a card. Let's pull you a card for your Venus journey. 2 years. 2 years at your midheaven. I like this. Some Pisces out there I'm thinking of. I'm being told to kind of spread these out. And they're saying to find the ones that are being stubborn. Which one, Taff? Which one? Is Taffy going to pick? Nope, because I see the one. They're telling me it's that one behind that one. That one behind that one. All right. So let's get you. These are new cards for the new year, right? This was a gift from to the channel. Yes. Thank you for the gift. And now we're going to share them with the community, this new deck for us anyway, right? Yeah. Here we go. Venus rebirth. Oh, wow. You got the freaking Sagittarius card, the Seeker. Wow. Sagittarius. Look how fiery and optimistic and fun. Adventure, Sagittarius. Are you ready for a professional adventure? Are you ready for a new adventure? Sag in the 10th house. This energy imbues power, superior confidence, and enthusiasm with faith, good fortune, and authority. Whoa. This is amazing. Venus and Jupiter work together really well. Yeah. The only thing is to be cautious of indulgences anytime we're talking about Venus and Jupiter together. And Jupiter, I'm sorry, Sagittarius, Jupiter, one and the same. When Sag comes around, right, and they touch together, because Sag and Jupiter are like, let's expand. Let's go big, right? Let's go big or go home. So substances, Sagittarians usually like wine or some sort of a liquor or substances of some sort. But again, this isn't a placement of professionalism, of responsibility, duty, and career. So this is a grand new beginning. You have Venus and Jupiter, Sag, working together for a new professional adventure. I love this. All right, let's move on to January. January 2023, we're talking the first week of January. We have a completion ending. Yes, Katie Cat, I know. You gonna let me shuffle? Taffy showed up. So what's Taffy all about? Taffy's like, are we gonna eat soon? Kitty cat energy. Aw, kitty cat energy. Hi. Hi. She said, rub my cheeks. Rub my cheeks, G. Okay, I got your cheeks, Mama. I got your cheeks. You know, she gives you those little, she's got like those little teardrop eyes, you know, and she just really gives them to you. And you're just like, oh my God, you can't resist. She's the sweetest cat. She is the sweetest cat and the fiercest cat. She's both. You gotta, yeah. It took me and Taffy quite a few years before she felt like I don't know. Maybe it took me quite a few years. Maybe that's the truth of it. I think the first time I ever met Taffy, she actually jumped in my lap and I didn't even know what was going on because I didn't see her in the room. I was sitting at a table and you know how it is with the cats and animals under the table. Yeah, I'm talking about you, pretty. And I was just sitting there talking to my friend and all of a sudden there was a cat in my lap. Zoe, of course. But after I had been in the house, you know, I was over for, I don't know why I was there, dinner or something. I can't remember. And so it was a couple hours after I had been there. This little one came along and just jumped right in my lap. Didn't you? Yeah. And I'll never forget the expression on the owner's face. The owner was really shocked. And I didn't understand why, you know. I know now that I'm living with Taffy. Now I understand. I said the owner, my housemates. They weren't my housemates then. I had my own place then. Yeah. Life just worked out that way. All right. So we're talking about your completion and your ending. Sorry, it was Taffy hour. So Pisces, this is happening in your 5th house. Okay, so it's a completion and it's an ending. You have Cancer energy here, something with mom energy, mom, nurturing, family, right? 5th house, though, is like fun, romance, children, joy, creativity. There's emotions involved. So anything that has to do with family, you enjoy it, right? You get emotional satisfaction out of it. You like having fun with your kids. There's something about nurturing that you will enjoy. You like to be the nurturer, especially for anybody who you feel that you can give that support to, right? If they're receptive to you, there's something that's nice, you know, it's warm energy. And it's in the house of Leo. You have water in a fire house. So it's really powerful. And you have soul history involved here. You know how to nurture, right? It's children. It's family within the house of children. Wow. So for some of you, yeah, it might be kind of hard to turn off that mother button. Like once a mom, always a mom type thing. They're always going to be my kids. Yeah. Well, this is a completion. There's something you're completing here. So let's pull a card and see what you're completing. Think of all the Cancer keywords. Leo energy, maybe it's romance. Maybe it's got nothing to do with the kids, but it's family. There's something involved with family. It's like a chapter is closing. It's as though, yeah, I feel like I'm hearing the soul stuff. Some of the work you're doing now is related to the history that you have with these people in your life because there's soul history involved, like your tribe. And it obviously children, fun, joy, romance. So anybody that fits into those categories in your life, there's a lot of soul history here. And so it's like I'm not going to say paying off karma or doing anything like that, but because there's that connection, the soulful connection involved, it's as if it's like you're acknowledging there's the bond there. It goes way beyond a mother, daughter, or a child and parent bond because they got that soul thing connected. So it's really hard to step away from that. It makes it harder to step outside of that. Really difficult. So maybe there's something emotionally from you that you're ending. Like you know what I'm saying? Like there comes a time where we realize that nothing lasts forever, and that to take care of ourselves, we sometimes have to establish borders and boundaries, right? All those little safety things that we have to have in place so that we can just be kind of more balanced and healthy. So it's a completion. Let's listen to what they're telling me, which is to do this again. And I already saw the card. It's so weird how they're jumping out right now. It's this card. Ready? So you're completing. And if it's something with emotions, let it be something that no longer serves you, right? Something that you're just done with. Oh, has to do with your self-worth because it's the first house. So there's something included here with how you appear, looking like the mother. You play the mother role. Is the mother role ever going to end for you? Will you always be mom? Something about the appearance. When you look in the mirror, right? Like the picture shows, what do you see? Are you more than just a mom? Do you ever want more than that? Is that all you want? There's something here where you're looking in the mirror. What's fascinating is the moon is known as a reflector. Yeah. And this is showing first house, how you appear, looking in the mirror. It says it's what people see and the impression that you give to others. Right. So maybe it's got to do with beauty because this person's looking in the mirror. What do we see when we look in the mirror? Our hair, our complexion, our eyes, right? This person's not really checking out their clothes, right? You can see shoulder on up. It's really more focused on their face, possibly their hair. Yep. Might be makeup, something with makeup, possibly. What I love is I can even see because it's first house, so there's going to be a lot of fire. But this full moon ending is in your fifth house, which is a house of fire. It's Leo energy. So it's looking unique, looking different, but looking pretty creative and standing out. Yeah, something that's very unique. Something very unique about the way you look. And so maybe you're choosing something about your appearance that will be ending. What people see and the impression you give. The new moon energy, it's a new moon. It's towards the end of January and it's in Aquarius. Right. So anytime we hear about Aquarian energy, it's like friends and groups. So if we have friends and groups, we know that uniqueness is part of this, the rebelliousness energy, astrology, right? So there's a whole lot of that going on. And when I look at your chart and see where this happens for you, this is a new beginning in the 12th house. So 12th house energy is like your subconscious, right? And if it's Aquarius, do you have friends that are far away from you? Do you have friends that are even online? Aquarius in the 12th house. Do you have some of those? It says it's a new beginning there. I know I'm not making this stuff up. It's Aquarius energy in the 12th house. Now, for some of you, you may have this in your 11th house. Look at your chart and find out. If you don't know what I'm talking about, if you need to know more information, just comment to me and I can figure that out because it happens at 1:33, 1 degrees and 33 minutes in Aquarius. So that degree, because it's such a low number, that might dip into your 11th house. Right. Either way, if it goes into your 11th, we're definitely talking about friends. But let's remember that Aquarius energy is also like that angelic realm. So for you, having Aquarius in your 12th, that's like the house of God. That's like Jesus in the garden praying and connecting, right? It's 5D. It's connecting with source energy. But also having Aquarius there, it's like a subconscious. Aquarius is I'm serving. I need to serve. Pisces, 12th house, is I need to sacrifice. So whether you're aware of it or not, subconsciously you hold the vibration of serving and sacrificing because that's what's in your 12th. Unless your chart shows me something different, comment below so I can figure that out for you. But it's a new beginning, a new beginning. So it could be new friends. It could be another way that you can serve, another way that you can sacrifice. It's a new beginning. It's something new. Because it's Aquarius, we have to remember it can be disruptive, meaning you may be doing something that's disruptive. You may be doing something that's really unique, that's outside of the box. Let's not forget that Piscean energy is overseas. So you may be connecting with people who are far away. Okay. You may have friends who are far away from you. Yeah. Normally you have to go overseas, get in a plane or travel by boat, go on that journey. They're far away. They're not part of your immediate community or your environment. They're not at the job. They're just, they're not even usually in the same country. In the subconscious, it's sleep. It's a very creative placement, by the way. Very creative. Aquarius is intellectual creativity. Pisces is creativity using sound and like moving pictures. So you have it all. You have the combination factor. Remember, Aquarius is science. It's the outside of the box thinker. It's the humanitarian. They're saying to cut the deck. And they're saying to cut it again. It does this with Aquarius. It moves real fast. It's just like bam, bam, bam. There's no pussyfooting around. Okay, here we go. This is your new beginning. Did I tell you the date? The 21st of January. New beginning. Oh, daily routines are changing. The 6th house. Work is changing. Your habits and your routines could be associated with your health and pets. Remember, Taffy was here. The work, health, and duty area of your life. It can be a job. Yeah, 6th house can involve pets, can involve domestic side of life, doing something in the home possibly. It's usually something that is more balanced and healthy, alternative and holistic. You know, gardening, yoga, walking, crafting, utilizing things from the earth, more natural, more balanced. Very interesting. 6th house, projects, lists, organizing. These are all 6th house keywords. Clean, right? Cleanliness, hygiene. You tell me, what is this new beginning going to be? And you don't have to give me the details, but does this make sense for you? Let me know. Happy New Year, Pisces. Below the video, I'll have all the degrees for those of you who like to pay attention to the degrees in your chart. Again, if you don't know and you want to know, just comment below.